Now, an individual retirement account, or IRA, make building a retirement nest egg easy. Plus, there are actually tax advantages. We love to hear that. And you can learn what you need to know about IRAs from Charles Schwab, which offers the investing and financial guidance that you need to make the smart decisions. And I'm pleased to say that Vice President and Financial Consultant Mike Bonds joins us with the tools to help you pursue your retirement goals. Hi, Mike.
Good morning.
Great to have you back. You know,
It's
this
good
is
to
an
be back.
area I'm a little cloudy on. You know,
Right.
we hear so much about IRAs, but I want to know what we need to know about IRAs in 2013 in particular.
Well, one of the good things is that out of Washington, believe it or not, our elected officials did a few good things, and they made some positive changes to IRAs and to 401ks.
Okay, what were those positive changes?
Well, the things that are going to affect most Americans is they've raised the contribution limits for IRAs and for Roth IRAs. So
Okay.
if you have earned income and you're under the age of 50, you can contribute up to $5,500 this year.
Oh, okay.
And $6,500 if you're 50 or older. And similar changes have taken place with 401ks. The limit there is $17,500 if you're in that age bracket all the way up to 50.
Okay.
If you're a contributor to your 401k. And if you're over the 50 or older, they've given you a catch-up of $5,500, which gives you a maximum of $23,000 this year.
That's
So
good.
that's nice. Those are good changes.
Yeah, I like to hear good changes. We don't hear as many good as we hear bad usually. So what effect do all the political issues then in Washington have on IRAs? How do they affect us?
Well, for us, there's a couple of things that we have to keep in mind with those types of accounts.
Okay.
One, that there's going to be different types of taxabilities and contributions. So traditional IRAs and Roth IRAs have different types of, when you contribute to them, to back up, traditional IRAs have a tax deductible, maybe tax deductible contribution where the Roth IRA does not.
Okay.
A traditional IRA has, when you take a distribution from a traditional IRA, those are going to be taxed as ordinary income, whereas Roth IRAs are not taxed. But as with all tax issues, right, there are little caveats and there are exceptions to the rules, so it's always really good to talk with a tax professional to analyze your particular situation to see how it's going to affect you.
So what would the cost then be associated with the IRAs?
Well, that's a great question, because there's a lot of organizations out there that have IRAs and have Roth IRAs, so it's good to do your due diligence, do a little research, because it can save you some money.
Okay.
They'll charge sometimes custodial fees, sometimes transaction fees for different types of investments.
Okay.
But there's a lot of organizations like Schwab that'll have minimums of a mere $1,000, and there are no custodial fees or transaction fees for certain kinds of investments. So it's good to do some research.
Yeah, and getting that research by asking the professionals is always a good way. In fact, our viewers can learn more at a seminar that Charles Schwab is holding at the end of the month. Can you tell us the details on that?
Sure, we're going to be out at Four Hills Country Club. It's going to be on the 28th of the month.
Okay.
Starts at 4 in the afternoon. We're going to bring up a panel of experts to talk a little bit about dividend-paying stocks and how they'll play out into the future.
Okay.
So if you want to join us there, just give us a call here locally at 505-878-1320. We do have limited seating, so call early, and we'll get you involved in it's complimentary to all of our guests.
Fantastic. So there is no caveat to that.
No caveat to that.
Thank you so much, Mike.
You're
Always a
welcome.
pleasure to have you.